So not to sound old, but you kids don't know what it's like to go outside and play.
Oh, man.
Super Soakers were the deal back
I remember
in the day.
Saturday morning cartoons, seeing that and the Nerf gun commercials. And you're like, I want to get those, like on Fox or ABC. Every time they were talking about those things.
The 90s, that was it.
That was awesome.
Party question.
Ooh, yeah.
So, party question this week. This is one I came up with. I thought it'd be fun. I enjoy nostalgia. I mean, it's just so fun to go back and look at the childhood. And so, what we're gonna do is we're kind of all 90s kids, maybe late 90s for some of us, but
Late 80s, me?
yeah, no.
90s. Oh, growing up.
Yeah, growing
Not
up
birth.
in the late
Okay, we'll
90s.
say, oh, yeah.
And so we're going to kind of go through a fad that was, going on in that phase and something that we enjoyed. I'll start mine out just kind of as the example, but Super Soakers, man.
Super Soakers.
I don't know what it was. Like, maybe it's just how hot it's been. I just started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what I miss? That Super Soaker battle. Especially the whole neighborhood. At least this is how my neighborhood, it was amazing. Everybody would just, you
like
tried to get the best gun, and
Right.
then you just would get everybody together. And there's two ways you would do it. You either have your own guns, or you throw them all in, and it's like a draft, and you draft your like two guns. Or
Which
whatever.
Super Soaker gun do you want? You know, yeah.
And I don't know why you didn't want to get squirted with water because it was hot out, but for some reason, you want to win, and so you're trying to. Oh my gosh, the one I had this like rotating head, kind of like a hose does, and so it had like the flat burst, and then it had this one setting that was like a jet. Oh my! I swear, I probably put welts on some people. This thing, I'm like, this cannot be safe. Like that's maybe why Super Soakers aren't around anymore as much. But
After you were done, you're doing your weekend business, and you were just like cleaning off sidewalks with your Super Soaker.
oh, and this,
So it
this
had
thing
that much
was huge.
PSI.
I mean, I was a little kid, and this thing's probably like almost as tall as me. It's just this giant.
You
thing.
always had the better ones.
Yeah.
I came over with my Costco.
That big tube that just
You hit Ryan because he has to go back to the well
get
to
in
fill
the
back
pool and
up.
suck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
This is a safe zone. Safe zone. Don't hit me.
I didn't have like a backpack full of water like yours.
So not to sound old, but you kids don't know what it's like to go outside and play.
Oh, man,
Super Soakers were the deal back
I remember
in the day.
Saturday morning cartoons, seeing that and the Nerf gun commercials. and you're like,
Nerf.
I want to get those, like on Fox or ABC. Every time they were talking about those things.
The 90s, that was it.
That was awesome.
All right, so
Yeah.
Chris, what do you got?
Man, mine was collecting sports cards.
really?
I also collected
Sports.
Pokemon cards for a little while. Then my mom told me to get rid of them.
Oh, you're going
She thought
straight
it was,
to hell.
She's like, out the devil. But collecting sports cards, that was a cool thing. Going with my brothers, we had the binders, we had the little hard plastic cases for all of them. They were just a lot of fun, and that's where I started loving the game, and I started learning about old players, and trying to get rookie cards, trying to get these type, and then from there I'll be like, he stinks, he's good. And I'm like a 10-year-old kid, like he didn't do too much.
This started early then.
Yeah, I've
All of
always
this.
loved it, and I had binders and boxes full. Me and my twin brother Mike, we gave it to a younger kid when we were went off to college. Like you'll enjoy this, and it irked us because then we saw him taking it out of the sleeve. Like no, they're just there to look at. What are you doing? Don't take it. You can't do
There's
it.
money in those things
You're putting
now,
off
man.
the edges. You're smudging it. We're like, whatever. Walk away. We're not going to do anything. So, but that was my biggest fad. I loved collecting sports cards.
You got one for us there, Ryan?
Oh my goodness. These are all so good. This is my favorite, like one of my favorite topics.
I know. It's
Party
like-
keys always fun.
I could talk about it the whole time here.
Like on my website, I'm going to write an article this week about like the argument for raising kids like 90s babies. Because man.
we had the perfect in between.
Yeah, we did. I could have gone like a few years earlier and been perfectly happy, but mine is definitely going to be the Heelys.
Heelys.
Oh, my
He was big into those.
Oh
yes.
man, I was like, wait, you can get where you're going faster without having to do anything?
Yeah,
I
so-
bought Heelys.
So for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically just a shoe with a giant, like almost like rollerblade type
Wheel in the
in the back, so you could flip your toes
up.
up and then just glide on
Yep,
like
glide
the
on.
floor.
It was the best.
In your Jinko jeans.
Yeah.
Whee!
We're going to have to come back to this topic in the future. There's so many other ones. Like,
Yeah.
Redemption cards.
Just
I used to love
Like-
like the original gaming, like N64, PlayStation. If you wanted to play with your buddy, you had to go to their house. You
Super
had
Smash.
4 controllers there.
Yeah.
It was a party at the house. Here it's like link up, let's go, and you're just still sitting in your mother's basement playing video games because you're playing with somebody in China.
We don't do
But
that.
no. But back in the day, you had to be at your buddy's place,
Yeah.
getting all like the little hot pockets, little pizza bagel thingies that your friend's mom
Bagel
made.
bites.
Bagel
Before
bites.
people realized they were not healthy.
No.
So we had the whole 90s to ourselves with our
Okay.
junk food.
so, like you said, we keep talking, but there is one we didn't mention that I had so much fun with as a kid. Hot Wheels. Oh, I would like.
Yeah.
I had this crazy. Like I had a case that had the collection with all of them, kind of
Right.
like baseball cards.
Yeah.
You have them all in there. You had your
did
favorite
too.
cars, and then building the tracks and
Yes.
racing them was the
Yes.
coolest thing ever. We would make like these crazy tracks in my room. You had the. Then they came out with the electronic part that would actually
you,
shoot,
like, shoot
your
'em
car,
faster,
like, through
yeah.
the thing. Oh my gosh,
It was good.
It was so much fun.
One second here, I want to talk about. I did a terrible thing with Hot Wheels, so I got in my criminal act at the age of like 8. We were at a Christian Way bookstore, I think in New Mexico,
At a bookstore.
and it had a little kids section, and they had the best Hot Wheels car. I can remember it was one of the long blue ones, but it had the flames on the side, and so I just stuck it in my pocket. And then I took it home.
Chris.
And then my dad's like, "That's not yours." And then I'm like, "I'm so sorry." I had to go back and give it back to the bookstore. But I was like, "That's an awesome looking Hot Wheels car that I don't have." And I literally stole from a Christian bookstore. It was terrible. But yes, that's how much I loved Hot Wheels back then.
And real quick, the cartoons.
Yeah, the cartoons.
Yeah,
were
well,
great.
there's cartoons.
Oh,
in
they
the
were
90s
so
awesome.
good.
Nothing
So
can get
great.
close to what they are.
Yeah, we'll
back
see.
then.
That'll be a next update on.
That
you.
is another one.
Another
Part
part
2.
quick.
Every week we'll
Part
do
2,
this.
we'll do that. Growing up in the 90s.